This is Drive by Incubus. Watch this part. Look, I'm gonna do it again. Oh, I messed up a little bit though. Oh, whatever, boom, bottling, zombie hair, guys. Oops, I just took this off the microphone. Let's just put that right back on there. My name's Stuart. We're here to learn Drive, a song by Incubus from the year 1999. It's from some year, approximately 25-ish or less years ago. Okay, great. We're in standard tuning. Standard tuning, I'm on an acoustic guitar. You can play it on electric. It would be fine on electric. I think it would be a joy if you played it. Let me just make some random adjustments that I should have done before. Okay, look, put your pointer finger on the 7th fret of the 2nd string from the top. Put your ring finger on the 9th fret of the 3rd string from the top. Don't put anything on the 3rd string from the bottom, the G string. And then put your middle finger on the 8th fret of the 2nd string from the bottom. Just to clarify, top string is open, 7th fret on the next string, 9 on the next one, nothing on the next one, 8 on the next one, and then the bottom string open. Guys, this is an E minor chord. You're thinking, no, Stuart, you're wrong. This is an E, my tuner's on. You're thinking this is an E minor chord. Yes, this is also an E minor chord, but this is the fancy E minor chord that Incubus uses in their hit song Drive from the year 1999. Would you please play just the top string, then play just the 2nd string from the top, then you're gonna strum down, down, up. So that's top, 2nd, down, down, up. Play it with me. Top, 2nd, down, down, up. 1, 2, one more time. Then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna have this little teeny muted little part. What I do is I do a tiny little karate chop to the strings. It doesn't need to be loud, it doesn't need to be hard, but just a little karate chop to the strings as you prepare the next chord, which happens to be an E minor 9 chord. Top string, once again, is open. Middle finger, 7th fret, 2nd string from the top. Pointer finger, 5th fret, 3rd string from the top. Ring finger, 7th fret, 3rd string from the bottom. And pinky, 7th fret, 2nd string from the bottom. E minor 9. You can have your, like with a gap here, or you can have your fingers all scrunched together. I tend to have my thumb up over the top and have my fingers scrunched together. I would like to tell you at this point in time that this is the most difficult chord in the song. Another thing I would like to tell you is that there are no bar chords in this song. On this chord, you're gonna play the 2nd string from the top. Let's see, what do? You go bing, bong, ba, ba, da. Play 2nd from the top, then strum the whole chord. Let's do it from the beginning. Let's go. 1, 2, here we go. Great. After you strum this chord just one single solitary time, then you're just gonna loosen your grip so your fingers are still touching the strings, but they're not pushing, and then you're gonna strum down, up. So it's those muted strings. After the first chord, we did the karate chop. After the 2nd chord, we do the little muted down, up. While we are doing that muted down, up, you're gonna slide your fingers back to get ready for the next chord, which happens to be a C major 7 chord. This one looks like a bar chord, but it's not. Put your pointer finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string from the top. Ring finger, 5th fret, 3rd string from the top. Middle finger, 4th fret, 3rd string from the bottom. Pinky, 5th fret, 2nd string from the bottom. Once you get to this chord, you're gonna play 2nd string from the top, and then something else happens, but I'm gonna have to figure that out in a moment. Let's do this. Let's do from the very beginning all the way up to that note right there. Very slowly, follow my lead. Just follow my lead and let me do the talking. 1, 2, oh, that's too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, do it again. I don't like it. I don't like the look. Let's take it from that note now. So you just played that note. You have your C major 7 chord all ready to go. You just played the 2nd string from the top. Now play the 3rd string from the top and then strum the chord down, down, up. So that was down, down, up. Play it with me. And 2nd, 3rd, down, down, up. One more time. And poop, poo, caca, baka. At this point, we're gonna go to the final chord of the verse. We're learning the verse to the song, by the way. The intro and the verse and the outro are all exactly the same. We're gonna go from the C major 7 chord to I think it's an A7 sus2 chord, you guys, an A7 sus2. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna lift up your pointer finger, you're gonna lift up your middle finger, you're gonna lift up your pinky. You're gonna keep your ring finger in the same spot. Put your middle finger on the 5th fret of the top string. So now we've got 5 on top. The 2nd string from the top can be open, or if your middle finger's touching it and muting it, that's totally fine too. 3rd string from the top, 5th fret. Then the next string, get a load of this, guys. It can be open, it can be muted, or you can put your pointer finger on the 4th fret. I am not sure which way the guitarist from the band plays it. What's his name? His name is Dynamike? Was that his name? Mike Energizer, something like that. Oh, I almost had it. I got very excited for a second. I'm not sure how he plays it. I do it like this. I do a middle finger, then the next string is open, and then I do 5th fret, and then I do the next one. Usually my ring finger mutes it, and then open, or the bottom string can be muted. This chord is inconsequential. We want it to sound like that. If it sounds somewhat like that, you're good to go. Okay. We just did this. Okay, so you go boom, boom, down, down, up. Then, actually, what you're gonna do is you're gonna do your little karate chop of the strings again as you're switching to this A. Do you remember what it was called? What was this chord called? That's right, A7 sus2. You're gonna play, what do you do there? You play the top string, and then you strum down, 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 up. I'm like 90% sure. Let's see. Nope, I'm wrong. I would like to issue a corrective statement to what I just said. I told you to do something. Once you get to this chord, you're gonna play the top string, and then you're just gonna strum down, down, up. Just down, down, up. So guys, that is the completed verse. I think it made some amount of sense. I'm gonna very slowly play it through for you twice. You can play along, you can just sit back and listen. Let's see how this goes. 1, 2, very slowly. How do we feel about this, guys? Do we feel great about it? Okay, look, I don't have any huge tips. Let's see. Going from this chord to this chord, well, you gotta go to the right fret, but you just do it. I don't know. You just do it. So that's my tip for that. Waste of time. Going from this chord to this chord. All right, I have a really stupid tip. When you're going from this chord, the E minor 9 to the C major 7, my only tip for you is your pinky. Have it just glide along that 2nd to bottom string. So don't lift up your pinky completely, because then it's gonna be hard to find its way back to the string. Just your pinky is just gonna glide along. So that's one less finger that needs to find its way to the right string, and that pinky kind of acts as a little like anchor, guidepost, tent pole, flagship finger. Some of those words were correct. When we go from this chord, the C major 7, to the A7 sus2, obviously, your ring finger gets to stay in the exact same spot. And you just do this little twisteroo with your hand. Notice how my thumb is back here for this, well, whatever. For the C major 7, then when I switch to the next one, my thumb pops up over the top. Thumbs behind, thumbs over the top. Thumbs behind, thumbs over the top. It's a normal, look. Yeah, I can play it perfectly as many times as I want. I just was in the mood to mess up just then. You can't tell me what to do. So you do that like 4 times for the introduction. Then he starts singing, and you do it another 4 to 8 times, let's say. Then we get to the pre-chorus. Are you ready to play the pre-chorus? It's only dos chords, you guys. That's Spanish for 2. I'm surprised you didn't know that. Pre-chorus goes like this. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And it just does that a couple more times. So we've got our C major 7 chord. You already know it from before. It's not using the top string. Then 3, 5, 4, 5. Just like that. You're gonna play 2nd string from the top. you're gonna play second from the top, down, up, down, down. So note, down, up, down, down. Did I just say snote for no reason? I just said snote. Play it with me a couple times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey. Great. Okay, then we go to an A7 chord, just a plain regular A7, not an A7 sus2, guys. Here's what you do. There's a couple ways you can do this. You can play A7 this normal way. This is where you're not using the top string, second string is open, then middle finger, second fret, third string from the top, nothing on the third from the bottom, ring finger, second fret, second string from the bottom. That's how I do it. Just like that, my thumb comes up over the top and mutes the top string. That's how I play the A7. You also, coming from the C major 7 chord, you are permitted to just lift up your pointer finger and, what's this one? Your middle finger, and slide these two over to the second fret. They're the same notes, just that way you don't have to like, I don't know, you don't have to go like this. You just go, boom. I don't like, this is fine, you can do this. I like going, I think I just think this looks a little bit cooler. So it's not a good reason I should maybe start doing it this way. Yeah, I'm kind of, okay, you won me over on this one. You were right, as always, you were right. I should do it your way. Here's what's gonna happen. We do that thing I was talking about here, the snote thing, then you strum the A minor 7. It's a little bit, it's anticipated. It comes before the beat. And then you're gonna kind of ad-lib the strumming here. Here's what I do. I go down, down, up, down, up, down, down. It's like something like that. Or honestly, here's what I'm gonna recommend. Because I don't want to give you this big old convoluted strumming. You're just gonna strum down, 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 down. That's a little bit easier. And then you just go down, 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 down. You do it again. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. You do that 4 times, quattro times, guys. That's the pre-chorus. Then we go to the chorus. What's the chorus? The chorus is exactly the same as the intro, which is exactly the same as the verse. Great. Then we get to the guitars. Well, then they do the verse again. Then they do the pre-chorus again. Then they do the chorus again. Then there's a guitar solo. I'm not going to teach you the guitar solo. It's a very simple guitar solo, but I just don't want to teach it. I'm allergic to solos. What I am going to do is show you the little scale fragment, the little pool of notes that he uses to solo, and then you can put on your distortion in your flange pedal or not and make up your own solo. Look, this is so easy. You're gonna love it. On the second to bottom string, play the 3rd fret, then the 5th fret. Great. That was 3, 5 on second to bottom. Then on the bottom string, play 3, 5, 7, 10. I know there's a lot of notes. 3, 5, 7, 10. So we've got 3, 5, and then 3, 5, 7, 10. You can do backwards, 10, 7, 5, 3, 5, 3. You can bounce around. So what he's doing for his solo, he's just making stuff up with those notes, guys. I encourage you to make up stuff with those notes. Great, right? Fantastic. It's gonna be so much fun. You have a homework assignment. Due tomorrow at noon. Submit it via the comments. My name's Stuart, by the way. Hi. Well, like and subscribe. Way too late for me to say that. Then the outro is just the verse a bunch of times. Then at the very end, very end, they just play the little pre-chorus part once. They go. And they end on the A7. That's all there is to it. All right, bye.